Hi everyone, it's me, Sally, aka Sailor Tarot Magic, and we're gonna do tarot today for fire signs. So, if you notice, I am not at my house. I am currently in Nashville for the week. So, okay, I do see one person listening. Let me know if you can hear me because I had to do a lot of makeshift with my audio and I'm using microphone and it took me a lot to get this set up. I had a lot of resistance. Okay. So I'm about to text somebody to make sure my live you can hear me because I don't want to do the whole thing and then find out you can't hear me. One second, folks. Okay. So like I said, I'm in Nashville right now, and good thing I have filmmaking backgrounds because I had to set up lighting. I have my laptop sitting here. The microphone on my laptop doesn't work. So I had to do a lot of things. You can't see it, but my charger is all the way over here, and I got all these things. Okay, let's talk about the super full moon in Capricorn and what this means during Cancer season. So, if you have any concerns about finances, moving up in your career, moving up in your business, now is the time. Nevermore says hi. Hi, Nevermore. Please let me know if you can hear me because this setup, I've never done it before and I don't want to do this if you can't hear anything. Okay, so again, tomorrow is the buck moon, super full moon in Capricorn, and I explained in other videos, the super full moon signifies that we can see the moon larger based on the axis. Nevermore says loud and clear. Thank you so much. So I have, my traditional tarot deck, and I know I normally give you an oracle card. The universe wanted me to use my chakra wisdom cards, and I feel like this is for a reason. This wasn't my plan to use these. However, this full moon is to eliminate any blockages that are keeping you from your true path, from your full potential. And a great way to do that is to do chakra work and unblock anything that is in your way. So again, I got a makeshift. I have this very small area, but I was like, I'm going to make it work for y'all because just because I'm away doesn't mean that we can't receive the message and do a ritual. So I hope I'm setting an example that even if you're traveling, you can still meditate, you can still do self care. I always bring at least a handful of crystals with me everywhere I go. I've been traveling a lot as of lately, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this hold me back. I'm gonna make it work. I recently got TSA pre-check, and that came with its own resistance, but hashtag it was worth it. So when you are trying to do something and you receive a lot of resistance, that means that that is pertinent to your goals. It is pertinent to your path to push through. And your intuition will help you figure that out. Okay, so this is super full moon in Capricorn, very career focused. And if that energy balances with Cancer sun, means you're going to make emotionally intelligent decisions for your career and your business because the sun in Cancer and the moon in Capricorn, that axis is an excellent balance for home and family and career. So you won't feel like you're giving too much attention to one and not the other, if that is something you struggle with. Because there's a way to have both in harmony. Okay, so I guess I can do my regular spiel now. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And for a full picture, watch your sun, moon, and rising. And like always, we start with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And if you would like a personal reading, you can follow me and DM me on Instagram, or you can call or text. My number is 732-314-0777. So we'll call these Nashville editions. And this super full moon in Capricorn is also called the buck moon. So I'm right up against the window because that was the ideal light, but it's kind of warm in here, so I'm probably going to start sweating. So this is the best I'm going to look for all the videos. Okay. So, what is the message for fire signs for this upcoming super full moon in Capricorn tomorrow? What do they need to pay attention to? What do they need to know? Okay, so like I said, I got chakra wisdom cards as the oracle. So, this is going to tell me what chakra is blocked for my fire signs. Okay, first chakra, the root chakra. Okay, I'm going to read what this says. I embrace courage, faith, and adaptability, as they are needed for me to overcome my fear of change of the future. I regularly remind myself to be positive and open to possibilities, knowing that I am the creator of my own destiny. I embrace the warrior within me. I remind myself to be a warrior, not a worrier. I am not a victim. I feel the fear and I do it anyway. I am ready and eager to move forwards. So, this is very powerful because this tells me a lot of you fire signs are just in the beginning of your spiritual journey. Um, the root chakra is based on feeling grounded, courage, and faith. So this is actually the one I had the most trouble with, was in the beginning, because the beginning is always the hardest, right? And I continually come back to this. I have a root chakra symbol thing in my car because I still consider myself a newbie driver since I got my license when I was 30 and I'm 36 now. So I always get super nervous still when I drive by myself for a long period of time. And I look at that to be like, I am grounded. I know what I'm doing. And it's just about the belief system catching up with the physical. And that's how I see the root chakra. It's about the belief system catching up with the physical. You know what you're doing, you know the steps and the moves. It's just about having your mind believing in that to be aligned. And that's pretty much the beginning and the bare bones of the spiritual, is to realize you don't have to be afraid of everything and things can work out for you. And that, I feel like that's the hardest lesson in the beginning. So yeah, I'm using these chakra cards to show you what's holding you back from succeeding. um so the root chakra is associated with the color red, and it's at the base of the spine. So if you have back pain, or I know it's also about feet pain, pain in your feet, that's all associated with the root chakra. Okay, so we're going to take that message with us, and it's to the tarot read. And I have my travel deck with me, Pastel Magic Tarot. And we'll do the 5 card like we normally do. I'm just trying to adjust to the space because it's so not what I'm used to at home. So bear with me, people. I have no photo. I didn't even put in the description. I'm going to have to go back and edit it. So, I mean, I don't know what y'all see at this point, but okay. All right. So, what is the message for fire signs? Give me 5 cards. What should they be paying attention to this upcoming super full moon in Capricorn? What is the present energy? Okay. So you got 7 of cups reversed as the present energy. So this is telling me, fire signs, you're not sure what direction to take and you have a lot of options in front of you. So I feel like you're surrounded with a lot of uncertainty and you like being able to know things. You want to know that this is a sure thing. And I'm telling you that you're not going to get that in this moment. And that means you need to trust yourself and your intuition. And like I said, you're not gonna see the whole big picture like you want to, like you're used to, but you can still make the right decision. 7 of Cups talks about having a lot of options, some being not so great, some being good. So that tells me if you use your intuition, you will have the best path. And even if you feel like you made a mistake, there's a lesson there that needed to be learned. So it's a win win situation. Okay. What is the past energy relevant to the situation? Hierophant reversed. Okay. This is telling me that, well, first off, I just want to say Hierophant is the Taurus card. If you have Taurus in your chart, that may mean something more significant for you. But Hierophant reversed represents going against the grain, not being traditional, being unconventional. And that's kind of where you started off. And maybe that's what you're afraid of, is showing people that you're different, showing people that you're weird. And this could be what's holding you back from your true path and purpose, because you might be thinking, well, what are people going to think? Are they going to disapprove? Are they not going to like me because I'm different, and possibly make others uncomfortable and go against the grain? And that could be what's leaving you, paralyzed in fear and suspended in this indecision. But what I want to say is, who you really are is beautiful, and you don't want to hold that back from anyone. And as long as your intentions are good, it shouldn't matter what others think, because it's based on their frame of mind. And everybody is in their own little bubble. So if they're going to base that judgment to you, it has nothing to do with you. It's about them being afraid to do what you're doing. So they're going to try to discourage you. It's not because what you're doing is bad or wrong, because it's not, as long as you have good intentions. Okay, so what is the future relevant to the situation for fire signs? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, major career vibes with this. Okay, so this is telling me, and I get very self-employed entrepreneur vibes with this, that what you want to do is very untraditional. So you may be thinking about quitting your job. You may be thinking about leaving the career that you went to school for and starting something completely new. And this may be where the judgment is coming from. But again, if this is what you feel is in your heart and your soul, you can't let others guide and boss your life. You have to be the one to make that decision. And guess what? It's going to work out well, because Ace of Pentacles talks about a new potential, making money in a different way, and you being happier with that situation, which is very aligned with the themes of super full moon and Capricorn. So I wouldn't worry about the future and the unknown, fire signs. I would more worry about, if you don't take that chance, that you're going to kick yourself for not taking that risk, that opportunity that you truly really want. And again, like the base the root chakra card says, even if you're afraid, do it anyway, because this is what you want. This is what you've been waiting for. Like, this is the moment. Like I was telling others, a lot of the people who watch me have never done moon rituals before. If you've never done a moon ritual before, tomorrow is the best time to start, because it can really launch you, like this energy. I didn't do a video, but that 7-7 portal, when that opened, I really felt that energy. And that now moving into another cosmic event with the super full moon, like, this is going to launch a lot of people into their true path and let go of what's no longer serving them. And I know I say that a lot, but it's because a lot of people are not living their truths, and they're living somebody else's life, and that's why you may get this unhappiness and resistance. One of my cards fell, I'm just going to grab it. Okay, so next question. Why is this all happening? Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. I feel like more often than not, I always tell fire signs, you're lashing out. So here's the reason why this is all coming to a head right now for you, fire signs. It's because you lashed out. You had this anger and bitterness because you weren't doing what you wanted to do and you took it out on others because you weren't happy not fulfilling your purpose, which is understandable. So because of that, people didn't want to be around you. And you didn't, maybe you didn't even know why you were lashing out or just mad. Maybe you were very moody and bitter and you were just like, I don't want to be bothered, but I don't know where this is coming from. You may have felt like you were in a rut or in a funk and you just didn't want to be bothered. You didn't want to try anything new. You didn't want to socialize. You didn't want to do all these things and you were trying to figure out why. But now the reason I'm getting is because you weren't fulfilling your purpose and you weren't going after your dreams because until you're happy with yourself, you can't be happy for anybody else. So maybe you were displaying that hater vibe to others because you weren't able to do what you wanted to do. This is deep and a lot of stuff to think about for the full moon. Okay, what's the best possible outcome for fire signs for the full moon in Capricorn? Six of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So this is exactly what I was talking about. One fire signs, once you're able to focus on your desires and your needs, you'll be able to have a full cup and you'll be able to give to others from that full cup. But you got to focus on your own self first. Cuz Six of Pentacles talks about giving gifts. But you can't give gifts unless you have something to give from. And that's where it starts with Ace of Pentacles. Go after your dreams. Set that example to others, and this is going to fulfill you and make you happy. Is it going to happen right away? No, probably not. But you'll be in the direction of healing and loving yourself and being proud of yourself. Because once you feel more aligned, that chakra that you're worried about is going to get unblocked because you're making choices that may feel risky in the moment, but you're building on your courage, you're building on your faith, and then you're trusting in the universe because things can work out for you. So, this is very on point, on brand with the super full moon in Capricorn. So, if you're a fire sign or if you have fire in your chart, I highly suggest that you do a moon ritual to get on board of your true path, especially in your career and finances, because now is the time. If something feels risky, that means to go for it because it's going to work out for you, especially in on your career path. Because I mean, as a fire sign myself, I can say that I this sounds a lot like where I was last year, and that was the other thing I was going to say. So, Sailor Tarot Magic LLC is now a year old. Our birthday or anniversary was on July 6th. So I'm looking at this, and this reminds me of where I was a year ago. And if I didn't take that leap, I wouldn't be where I am today. And is there a lot of uncertainty? Yeah, but I wouldn't take that back for anything. So if you're a fire sign and this message didn't resonate with you, it could be that I wasn't picking up on your energy. So you're more than welcome to reach out to me for a personal reading. So you can take this message with you into the super full moon in Capricorn, and I will be doing air signs next. All right. See you later. And remember, energy is your greatest currency. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.